Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my May favorites, and this is kind of a combination between my April and May favorites. So let's get right on started. So the first few things that I'm going to talk about are facial, body, and hair stuff. So the first thing that I have here is the St. Ives exfoliating body wash and smoothing apricot. I have this in the face wash as well, and I put that in a past favorites video because I just love that so much. And I decided to try out the body wash, and this body wash, it smells so good. First off, it really does help to exfoliate your skin and make it feel smooth. As you can see, I did use it all up, but it's been amazing. I used it all throughout May, and yeah. The next product that I have here is a facial product, and it is the Clean and Clear Advantage 3-in-1 Exfoliating Cleanser. It says it has 5% benzoyl peroxide, which is acne medication. I recently bought this just because I wanted to try it out, and I found that I really do like it. It is a thick consistency, so I have to be careful not to use too much. And I also found that if I do use too much of this, then it will actually burn my skin and cause it to be irritated, which is not good. When I first started using it, I did use it on an everyday basis, but I found that this was too much for my skin, so I started using it every other day, or every few days. I found that that helped my skin the most. Now this next product that I have here is by the brand Sunny Isle, and it is their Jamaican Black Castor Oil. I just wanted to try castor oil, but I never knew where to get it from. I just find that it's a little bit too thick of an oil for me to use all over my hair, but I do use it on my ends. I use it for everything. The next thing that I have is actually jewelry, and it is this earring set that I got from Forever 21, and it just comes with 4 sets of earrings, three rolls of studs, and then the bottom is just hoop earrings. But the only hoop earrings that I have on here right now are the smallest ones because I haven't actually worn them yet. I've only worn the medium size and the big size. I don't really wear hoops a lot. I always wear studs, which is why I got all these studs, because I was fine with the hoop sizes. And I haven't worn any of these white pearls yet or the gold pearls, but I have worn the little diamond looking ones that are in the middle, and I wore the largest size. I don't have them on right now, but I do have them in my jewelry tray. Plus I needed new earrings anyway. So now moving on to makeup, the first thing that I have here is this e.l.f. high definition powder. I think I mentioned this in the video. I'm not sure if I have or I haven't, but I feel like I have. And at first I didn't really like it that much, but now I absolutely love this. It doesn't crease my concealer, crease my makeup at all. It really helps in keeping it smooth and stuff throughout the day. Next thing that I have here is my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder, and this is in the shade Sunny. Now if you look at this, it's obviously not the color of my skin, and that's why I don't use it as an actual bronzer. On the website, it actually looked dark enough to be my skin tone, so I was like, okay, I'll order it to use as a bronzer. But when it came in the mail, I said, this definitely does not bronze my skin. I feel like my foundation is too light. Then I do take this powder and I dust it over my face just to bring a little bit of color back in my face, and I found that this works really well for that. Now this next thing that I have here is a liquid liner, and this is the one by e.l.f. And then you have the brush like this. So the brush is super thin, which I think allows to give me the best control. For it only being $2 at Target, it is well worth the price. The only thing that I don't kind of like about it is that it's not as dark as I would like it to be, but it is still dark enough, and it does last all day. This is well worth the price, and it's cheap, so dropped it again. I got the flick of the wrist. This next thing that I have, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before on my channel. I'm pretty sure I have. But it is my Rimmel lip liner in the color 045 or Epic. This is my go-to lip liner. This is actually literally one of the only lip liners that I do use, because it is it's a natural nude. It's an everyday color. It's super pretty. Actually, in my everyday makeup tutorial that I did use this. So I will link that down below if you guys have not seen that, and if you guys want to see what the color looks like on my lips. One of those retractable lip liners, if that's what it's called. So it rolls out and rolls back in. And mine is almost gone, so I need to get a new one ASAP. And I got mine from Target one day. Every time I go to Target to get one, it's not there, so I will get a new one. Next thing that I have here is a foundation, and this is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 335 Classic Tan. Now this foundation, it's a tad bit lighter than me, but I can still make it work and blend into my skin. I did start using this a few months back and I did like it, so I continued using it until I ran out, and then I bought my L'Oreal True Match foundation, but that didn't react well to my skin, so I went back to this one because when I use this, it does not break me out at all. Oh, something, I don't know what that was. It looked like a bird just like fell, like it wasn't flying or anything, it just fell. I have my old one that I used, which is the one that I used the very first time that I used this foundation, was in 330 Toffee Caramel, and this is what they look like side by side. Toffee Caramel is darker than Classic Tan, but I found it's a bit more orange tone, so it made me kind of look orange, and so I would have to use other products to counteract the orangeness, so I did not look like an Oompa Loompa, or you know. When it says matte and poreless, it really is matte. And this one is for the normal to oily skin. They do have one that is dry to normal, which is just, I think, the dewy one, but I use the matte one because I'm already oily enough. I don't need more oil and shine on my face. So the last thing that I have to talk about in this video is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. When I first got this, I didn't really use it as much because I didn't know how to really contour and like do all of that face sculpting stuff. But now I've been starting to use it more, and I really do like this. I use these bottom shades, these two shades right here, which are Shadow Play and Sombre. I mixed these two shades together to contour my face. This one is a little bit too light, and then this one is way too dark. Well, not way dark for my skin tone, but this one has more gray tones in it, so it kind of makes my face look a bit weird, and I don't really like it. So I kind of forgot about one thing, so that actually isn't the last makeup product that I have to show you. I just have one more, and I promise this is the last one. This is my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and yes, it is a bit dirty because I did use it today. I used to use this brush for my foundation. It's like a little flat kabuki brush. It's really dense, and it's from Target. I used to use this all the time for my foundation, but now I just use this only because I found that it gives me a much better finish that I like. It gives me a much smoother, more natural looking finish, and it is less shiny when I use this opposed to my brush, because when I use my brush, I find that it just looks like it's just spreading the product around my skin, like it's just swirling it around and not actually setting it in one place and keeping it there. So when I use this, I'm able to have more control. I'm just dabbing it onto my face rather than swirling it into my skin. So that is all for this video. I hope you guys really liked and enjoyed everything that I showed you, and liked getting to hear what my favorites were from the month. So if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below about anything. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.